What's up, homies? This is Jokestub back at you with a brand new video. Today we're actually going to be covering the top 10 weapons this season 7 in Call of Duty Mobile. Now, you guys already know this, but I based my weapons on actual stats. It's not based on popularity, because I know a lot of people out there go for the top 5 popular weapons to use. No, I actually base my stats on actual proof that these are the top 10 weapons in this season. So I actually get them from Signal Discord. If you guys don't know, there is a Discord community out there, and they have some of the greatest masterminds behind the scenes. They test out all the weapons to see which ones are actually the top 10. So we're going to be doing a giveaway in this video for 5 winners. We're going to be giving away the Consistency SXE sleeves and the Unrivaled SXE sleeves. So there's gonna be 5 winners, and they're all gonna get those 2 of those things. They're gonna get the Consistency and Unrivaled. So if you want to be a part of the winning squad, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and then head over to our Instagram at SXE Gaming and send us a proof of you doing that. So that way we can actually pick out 5 winners, and you can live anywhere in the world. This is worldwide giveaway. Let's get right into the video. Top number 10 is the RPD. Now, you guys probably have seen a few championship games going on right now, and some teams use the RPD a lot, and that's because it's solid. It's not that bad. It actually does a lot of damage, and you can just hold down points, and that's what a lot of teams are doing nowadays. They play hardpoint or domination, they pull out the RPD, and yeah, that's basically it. So there's actually another weapon that is also placed at number 10. So this is one of the weapons that's placed at number 10, and this is the second one. And guess what? It's the new Hades weapon, and this is the one that just came out in the battle pass. Now, this build that I'm currently using is really good. Like, I've been using the wrong build for a while now, and then I tried this build, and they recommended the Signal Discord. They recommended me to use this build, and I was just like blown away. So you guys gotta try this out. Anyways, moving on to number 9 on the list is the Type 25. And a lot of people were kind of shocked that the Type 25 is on the top 10 list. And like I mentioned earlier, this list isn't to show you guys the popularity list. This is just a list of just good weapons. Even though they're not popular, they're just really solid weapons. So Type 25 is actually really, really good. And if you're out there looking for a really good aggressive weapon, this weapon's for you. You can actually play in domination and hardpoint and search and destroy with it and pretty much dominate. It shoots fast, it gets the kills done. I ran out of bullets over here in this fight, but I managed to pull out my pistol, get those double kills. Anyways, yeah, would I recommend it? Of course, you should definitely try it out if you have a chance. The Type 25 is really underrated. That guy got bopped. Anyways, this is the build that I'm currently running. Yeah, that's top number 9. Moving up on the list is the Fennec. The Fennec dropped from being number 2 last season. It was like the best gun. Everybody was using it, and it was fantastic. I'm gonna be honest. I kind of got annoyed by people using Fennecs because this is all that I die to, so it's kind of getting annoying. But this season, Call of Duty Mobile, they nerfed the Fennec and they dropped it all the way to top 8 on the list. And to be honest with you, it's not that bad. It just reloads a little slower now, and it's still pretty solid. If you're looking for, if you think the Fennec is bad, it's actually not that bad. You just gotta deal with, other weapons being a little bit better than the Fennec right now. So yeah, the Fennec is solid. I wouldn't give it like the best, I would, like I said, it's top 8. If you're out there and you're trying something out, then yeah, this is something that you can play around with. It's okay. It's not that bad. This is the build that I'm currently running. So yeah, this is a very popular Fennec build. Next up on the list is the Bison. Now, you guys already probably know this because this weapon is always on the top 10 no matter what. I mean, maybe like down the line they'll probably nerf it and all that stuff, but overall I think it's a pretty stable gun. It doesn't need any nerf or buff. It's just perfect right now. And like I said, it's the top 7 right now. And there is other weapons that definitely destroys this weapon by like, a lot. And so you can use other weapons. But this weapon just has a lot of like bullets. That's the thing that I like about this weapon. It has a lot of bullets, and it feels like an LMG, but built to be for submachine guns. So at the end of the day, I don't mind it. I definitely wouldn't use this in search and destroy because this weapon is kind of made for like domination and hardpoint. It has so much bullets, and you can defend everything. So yeah, this is it's a pretty solid, gun. I definitely recommend it. This is my Gunsmith for like the past couple seasons. Give it a shot. Next up on the list is the AS Val. Now, you guys probably shocked about this one. You're probably like, yo, wait a minute. The AS Val is that low? Yeah, bro. Believe it or not, AS Val has been kind of getting slowly nerfed. It's kind of like being put aside. You know, they're like, you know what? We're going to just kind of shove it down the garage somewhere, back in his shelves or something. Yeah, it's weird, right? But AS Val is still pretty solid. I definitely recommend it, but there's also another weapon on this list that is also rated at the same tier as the AS Val, and you guys already see it. Is the Peacekeeper. And the Peacekeeper MK2 is kind of at the same level as the AS Val right now. And yeah, so if you want to try something else besides the AS Val, definitely give Peacekeeper a shot. It's definitely like, you know, it depends on what your style is. If you like the AS Val, if you don't, you can switch to Peacekeeper. Anyways, next up on the list, the VK57. Honestly, I feel like a lot of people know about this, that it's good, but it's just nobody wants to play with it. And I totally get it. I understand why nobody wants to play with the BK. Like, look at this skin. It's kind of weird, right? But the point is, it's like, the BK57 is underrated, and the Peacekeeper is also underrated. The Type 25, not a lot of people are actually using these weapons. Now, there's another, you know, weapon on this tier list. This is the BK57. This one right here is the Razorback. It's also underrated. Not a lot of people use it. It's good. It's like, it's really fantastically good. It's just the problem with this weapon is that you have to grind for a rapid fire perk. It's like a lot of grinding. I one time did it on stream. It took me like 2 hours. Literally, it was the longest grind of my life, but it's definitely worth it. I definitely recommend you guys to try it out. The next on the list is actually the QQ9. Now, the QQ9 has been used a lot in search and destroy lately. Like, a lot of people have been switching over to QQ9. I've seen a lot of players just rocking this thing. Even on my Smurf account, like, I even played two or three legendary matches. People are switching to this bad boy. They know that the QQ9 is super powerful. It's definitely one of the underrated. It's not underrated, but it's definitely something that is nice to play around with. I don't get annoyed whenever I die by a QQ9. I died to like Fennec so much last season, so I was annoyed by that, but I feel like the QQ9 can get some love. You know, it's not that bad. It's pretty solid, and it does require skill sometimes. You know, you just gotta hit your shots. You know what I'm saying? Can't believe I almost choked that. Got that pistol kill. But anyways, this is the Gunsmith that I'm currently running. It's a solid one. This is what everyone uses. Next on the list is the Holger. Now, the Holger is still on a top 10 list. A lot of people always, you know, tell me all these kind of things, but apparently the Holger stats are still good. Like, they haven't really changed that much. It's still top number, like what is it, top number 3? The top number 3 is still the Holger. Last season it was number 1. This season is 3, so they did a little bit of a nerf, and it's still top number 3. So if you still want to, you know, kick some butts, camp around the corner, or play domination or hardpoint, this is your gun, man. It's still pretty good. If you're out there looking for something, you know, you feel like the Holger got nerfed, it didn't really get that much of a nerf, man. So keep on rocking it, do you, man. But overall, I like the Holger. You know, the more I play with it, the more I understand why it's rated at the top number 3. That's the common build right there. Next on the list is the HVK. Believe it or not, you know, I can't believe it either, but these weapons, like the HVK, is underrated. Not a lot of players play with it, and I recommend that if you try the HVK, just play a couple ranked games or something, try it out. You probably fall in love with it. And I'm looking at the sunset because it's beautiful, man. You know, if people out there, you know, don't get out of the house, they can finally see the sunset. You know, that's why I appreciate this map so much. You can just go out here and just enjoy the game. But anyways, the point is, the HVK is underrated, and I definitely recommend you homies to try it out. It's a solid one. Like, this is, I'm just shocked that nobody actually plays with these weapons. But again, this list isn't to show you guys what's the popular list. This is just to show you like the real deal. This is what we're really dealing with. So this is the Gunsmith that I'm currently running. Moving on to the next, the final one, and it's the MX9. Now, I've actually played with the MX9 a couple days ago. Everyone was using the Phoenix. People were using the Bison, the Holger, and shotguns. One of the search and destroy matches, and it was search and destroy. I was streaming it. I was having a great time, but I pulled out the MX9, and literally back to back, I got 4 kills in search and destroy. Like, every round, it was just, it's insane. The MX9 is super powerful right now, and I definitely recommend you guys to try it out. If you haven't already, go give it a shot. And if you have, you should just probably get used to the recoil or the pattern or something, because I know a lot of people just try out the weapon 1 time or 2 times and they're like, man, it's not that type, it's not my gun. But you just got to get used to it. And it's like the same feeling for me with the Fennec. Like, it took me a while to get used to. But anyways, this is the Gunsmith for the MX-9, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, make sure to leave a like, comment down below, and follow us on Instagram. I'll see you guys in another one. Peace out.